Hi everyone, it's me, Tim. Today I want to talk about making a demo. I've probably said that phrase in so many other videos, but I'm constantly asked, even now it's been over a year since I've been doing this channel, and I'm still asked, hey Tim, how can I get a job in the industry? Despite there being a video titled How to Get a Job in the Game Industry, which I'll link below. In fact, all the videos I mentioned, I'm going to link below. And I always answer the same thing, make a demo. Tim, should I go to school? Make a demo. Hey, what if I'm self-taught? Make a demo. Hey, is there something, how do I learn best how to make a demo? The answer is almost always make a demo. When it's not money, it's make a demo. Those are probably the two biggest things you can walk away from my channel. What will help you make a good game? Money and making demo. So let me talk about, in detail, making a demo. So now I can link people to this one. But before I start, I'm going to tell a story because I like telling stories. You're going to wonder why I'm saying this, but trust me, I'll wrap it all together in a fairly neat little story ball. So, I'm the last of 5 kids. So, I'm kid 5 of 5 kids. My mom and dad had 5 kids. The first 3 are all 2 years apart. Then there is a 6-year gap, and then there's 2 more kids 2 years apart. I'm kid 5. When we were young, we used to try to figure out which one of us was mom's favorite. And we could never figure it out because my mom, she loved all of us. She loved us all equally. But we were very different kids. Very different. We had athlete kids and cheerleader kid and architect kid, game kid. So my mom loved all of us equally and loved encouraging our hobbies. But we'd often sit around and go, hey, this is why I think I'm mom's favorite. Kid 1 would often say, I'm the first kid. I'm the one they poured most of the love into. I got the best genes. Of course, second kid would go, if you got the best genes, why did you pick those? Those are some awful genes you picked. Of course, the third kid would just go, I'm the middle child, I'm being neglected, I'm not going to enter into this conversation. Kid 4 would wait for me to say, I'm kid 5. I'm not only the baby, but I'm the one, when the mom and dad had me, they went, we have achieved perfection, we can stop. That's when kid 4 would say, well, you don't know you've reached the top of the mountain until you start down the other side. Wow. First of all, he's wrong. They know they reached the top. But that actually has a lot of applicability to what I'm going to talk about here, which is you have to actually make things. You actually have to do things. You have to use your skills to find out where your maxima is, where your strength is. Now, I have other videos where I've talked about learning from failure. I'll link it below. And what was important about that was I talked about how doing a bunch of different things helped me hone in on what I was good and bad at. And wasn't always clear. Like I told you, I wrote the intro to Fallout, what the narrator is saying during the introduction. That made me think I was good at writing. Turns out I am not good at writing. I'm good at short form writing. But long form writing, like a novel, a memoir, or dialogue writing, things that require characters going back and forth, I am terrible at. But I didn't know that until I actually tried to do it. And that meant doing a lot of writing. If you want to see examples of this, play Temple of Elemental Evil. I don't think it's going to win any writing awards like The Outer Worlds did, which I didn't write for. I've also talked about, a lot of people say, hey, should I go to school? Should I do this? And I'm always like, whether you go to school or you're self-taught, you should make a demo. And I'll get into that. But I have a whole video about school versus self-taught and what it could do for you. It's okay to skip school if you are motivated enough to make a foundation of knowledge that you can then build all your skills on. And also, you have to be able to self-evaluate. If you're not good at looking at things you do and go, this isn't very good. If you think everything you do is flawless, well, either you're a super genius or you're not very good at self-evaluation. There's a whole Dunning-Kruger effect thing you can look up. School really helps you not only build a foundation of knowledge, but get evaluated. by other people. And you can disagree with their evaluations, but if every class is evaluating you badly, you're probably the problem. It's not every single teacher. You have to learn how to learn, and school can help teach you how to learn. School helped me do all those things, and it put me in a environment which was conducive to learning. We were surrounded by a bunch of other people who are trying to learn. You may have had a bad school, you may have had bad school experiences, in which case self-taught, or you may just be good at doing these things yourself. Okay, self-taught. But what I'm basically getting at is you have got to learn some skills and then apply them. And that's why I talk about demos. You have to learn by doing. You actually have to do something. You can't just think about it. You can't just read about it. You actually have to do it. And when you do it, you can see how hard it is. You can see what you're good at and what you're not good at. I've told so many people on this channel, just go make a demo. Make a demo. Oh, you have an idea? Make a demo. Oh, you want to get in the industry? Make a demo. Oh, you want to learn this game engine? Make a demo. You want to learn a new language? Make a demo. There are so many good reasons. First of all, people frequently tell me I'm worried about doing job interviews. I'm not good at job interviews. There's a lot of tough questions to answer. Well, making a demo will make a lot of those tough questions a lot easier to answer. When someone in an interview asks you what language you prefer, if you've made demos in different engines on different languages, you can talk about the different features in those different languages and which ones you prefer and why. If people ask you what engines you like, you can say, well, I've worked in these 3 engines and this is what I liked and this is what I didn't like. This is what they made things easy to do here and they made things hard to do here. A very, very common interview question you're going to get is, what was one of the most difficult things you ever had to make? What feature was the most difficult one to implement in a game? Whether they're talking narrative, design, art, code, whatever. You can talk about that if you've made a demo. And you can give an actual grounded story saying, well, I was trying to do lighting and I wanted it to be dynamic, but this particular engine, this is how to handle dynamic lighting, and I tried this and I tried this. And you can talk about those things. And my guess is there will be at least one person in the interview, one of the other developers interviewing will be going, they've been through that. There is no engine out there that makes everything easy to do. There's always something that's a little difficult. And hearing you talk about it, not only is you talking about something that maybe you weren't that good at, but also what an engine wasn't good at, and that you have experience. But the biggest thing about making a demo is, like I said, you will learn things you're good at and things you're bad at. You can try to get better at the things you're bad at, and some of them you will, and then you can put them in the things I'm good at bucket. But there are some things you're going to try to get good at, and you're going to work on it and work on it and work on it, and you're never going to get better at it. And that's okay. You put that in the things you're bad at bucket. And you can talk about it. I can talk about writing and say, hey, you want me to write some short form lore text? I'm your guy. You want it to be funny? I'm really your guy. Oh, you want dialogue between 2 characters? I'm not your guy. And I know that. And I can point to examples of what I've done good at the former and bad at the latter. So what was all this about? And what was that whole story at the beginning about all my brothers and sisters? By making a demo and by actually using your skills to do things, you will learn where your mountaintop is. You will learn, this is my strength. This is what all my foundational skills build up to and make me good at. And on top of it, you have a demo to show people. And I think that, more than anything else, will be what will make you be able to perform well in a job interview, be memorable, and then get that job in the game industry. Make a demo.